Hi friends, it's Julia. Welcome to 31 Days of Scrapbooking in December, where I'm making a layout every day and they are all Christmas themed. Today I am on day 21 and I've got a 2-page sketch that I'm working with, 2 central embellishment clusters, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 photos. I'm going to work some magic and pull in, I think 6 photos. 1, 2, 3, 4, no, maybe 5. I've got 5. Now I did pull out quite a few since it is a 2-page layout. I pulled out a ton of paper. I have all of this paper is from the Heidi Swapp line. These two with the hexagon shapes are going to be my background. I have this that has the holiday snapshot on it, but I don't think I'm going to use that at all. I think I'm just going to use the paper. I have this one to use as a border paper, but I think I've cut into a piece of this already. Yeah, here. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put this back in my stash and keep that scrap out. And then I have this paper from Echo Park that is the red leaves with leaves on it. And so I plan to use that. I have a red alphabet. I have a couple of tags from Felicity Jane that I pulled in, 3 tags. I pulled out tons of ephemera because I didn't know exactly what I wanted to use. So when that happens, I just pull tons. There's another sticker sheet that I pulled in, bits and pieces that I have previously stamped and cut out. I pulled out tons for this, y'all. I think when I was pulling the embellishments, you know, I pulled all the paper at one time and put them all together, and then I pulled the embellishments and stuff from my stash at a different time. And when I was doing this one, it must have been late at night, and I must have been sleepy or something, because I couldn't make up my mind. So I have scraps and all kinds of stuff. So I have all of this stuff, and it's just ornaments on the tree is my title, representation of washi tape that I want to use. I have 3 of the silver trimmed plastic flare, and then I have all of these starburst type circles from that one sticker book from Hobby Lobby. So I will put a close-up of the sketch, and then I will come back and show you what I have. I don't know that I'm going to use all of this stuff. I know I won't use all of this stuff, but I will see what I can put together with this, and I'll be back. Well, friends, I'm done with another one. Yay, me! I have quite a bit of stuff left over. I have these 2 sticker sheets. The alphabet I did not use, and this sticker sheet I did not use. That's okay. They'll go right back into my stash. Used everything that was on my little wax paper. I had some leftover pocket page cards. I didn't use any of those that I pulled out in that 2x2 size, although I was tempted to cut those flowers out and then maybe some of those poinsettias, and then I just changed my mind and thought, oh, I'm done with fussy cutting today. I had 3 tickets. I used 2 of them, so this one will go back in with my ticket stash, which I've done pretty good using those. It's always nice when you get brand new supplies and you're able to incorporate them into what you're using. Of all the things that I had previously stamped out, I used a couple of things, but not much. Those will go right back into my stash. All the die cuts and ephemera, I used a couple of things, but again, this will all go back into my stash. I over pulled for this kit, for this page. The tags that I pulled, I didn't end up using them this go around. I had fussy cut that out thinking I might use that, but I did not. And then this had 2 poinsettias on either side, and I did use those. So I'll hang on to this for a little bit longer in case I want to use any of that. I did punch out tags, or a partial tag shape, out of these leftovers. So there. I did press 2 out of each one. That one gave me a full tag. That one gave me another partial tag, which I will probably get used at some point. So those will finally go into the trash. That's where I fussy cut the title out, and I hate to throw that away because I love that paper, so I may hang on to that a little bit more. I had some scraps in there for whatever reason. They're going back in. I added in a piece of red cardstock from Felicity Jane. I just needed a little something extra, so I pulled out a piece, and that's what I have left of it. I didn't add that in to all of the page kits, but I added it into quite a few. But I had the most of that left over. I used mostly the green. I used almost, I want to say maybe 5 inches off this, so I think that's 7 inches left. And I used 6 inches of this one. And I used more border strips off this one. And then there's my sketch, and here is what I created. Ta-da! Yeah, so I got everything done that I wanted to get done. I have my 2 primary embellishment clusters. I followed along with the sketch. It had the 3 larger photos. It had a smaller photo over here and then 2 smaller photos here. I didn't have enough photos, so I did a little bit larger photo here, a 4x4 instead of a 3x4 or a 3x3, and then just use a bit of a smaller tag here that I had with the ephemera bit. Use some of that tinsel that I added in. I had that in my stash, and I just had not pulled any out in a while, and I got to thinking about it because I saw someone use it on a tag somewhere, and I thought, oh, I'm going to pull some of mine out. So I pulled some out. And so that's what I have of it. But let me get up close and personal for you. There's the top embellishment cluster. And you can see I really used a ton of stuff. I cut this poinsettia in half so that it fit across there. I did use my plastic flare. I used the little circle stickers. There's a partial tag behind there out of that scrap. I used sequins. I put that stamped tree paper down here. That's where I used the red back behind here, as well as here. I pulled out a border strip with the green scallop from one of the leftover pieces, branding strips, and used it under there. Yeah, another plastic flare, the stickers here, that's the other tree piece there, and I used the black washi tape to go around the edge of that, and I think I need to put a little more adhesive under that tape. Anywho, so there you go. I put a few little things up here. That's where all the journaling pieces were. There's no need for a lot of journaling when it says ornaments on the tree and twinkling lights. I think that's sufficient. I didn't end up covering up any of the snowflakes. I felt like, you know, just leave them alone. I used washi tape down here in a single layer, also up here in a single layer, and that's where I have the 2.5 inch piece of the green, and that where that banner was at the bottom of the paper is right here under this photo. And then the 3-inch piece of the red floral paper. Then I pulled in a strip of this green, dark green hollyberry paper that was a scrap, and there it is. It's just the back side of that. I did cut some of that down to use on there. I layered up a lot of floral images that I fussy cut down here. Added all the tree branches that were cut out. Put a partial ticket shape under here. The bulk that was cut out is hidden beneath there, so nobody will ever know. Unless you guys tell them, because I'm not telling anybody else but you guys. Anyway, that's it. That's what I created for day number 21. I appreciate you guys being here. Yeah, and I will see you again tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone. Oh, and don't forget to stay tuned for the close-ups of